truly beautiful piece of literature that was constructed by the famous American poet Robert Frost is entitled The Road Not Traveled. Its message is fairly simple and implies that when faced with both an easy and a slightly more difficult path ahead, taking the more difficult path, despite any obstacles that you might put yourself in front of, you will have a better outcome and a more profound life experience. This is an apt reflection of American character. When we look at the United States through various instances, we see a call to determination, a call to a hard working ethic that we can identify with from our founding fathers to those iconic individuals that we have written down in our history textbooks. None of them were afraid to face difficulty. And we as a people are not afraid to face difficulty because we know that we are all working towards a grander, more perfect society and future. It is an attitude reminiscent of our founding fathers, in that they could have established another monarchical system, but instead choose to challenge themselves and forge a new government, something that the world can look at as a beacon of freedom. And despite the challenges that it took to get us to where we are today, their decision is what paid off. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. For us, it really has made all the difference.
One of our mortar crews is knocked out. All except one Marine are killed. The ridge protecting the airstrip is stubbornly defended. A tank flamethrower goes into action against one of the many pillboxes covering the ridge. A demolition crew placing charges at the entrance of a blockhouse. Rocket launcher mounted on a truck in action against Jap positions along the ridge. Troops sweep across the plateau above the airstrip. Heavy mortar and rifle fire blocks the approaches to the field, and the slight gains are made at heavy cost in lives. Jap trenches along the ridge remain the last obstacle before the airstrip. Seizure of the ridge puts the airstrip and surrounding enemy positions under direct fire of our guns.
War is something that has tainted human history. While it may be one of the low points of humanity, we still continue to do it because when we as the American people look at war, we hear one call. The call to the defense of liberty. Capturing the island of Iwo Jima was a critical part of maintaining our offensive on the Pacific Wars. However, out of the bloodshed and out of the violence came one image. The image of victory of the United States, an image that would be utilized as a symbol of liberty, a symbol of the United States being a light for the free world, no matter the odds, no matter what sacrifice it took. Because when we look at not only the image that was captured that day, but at the monumental statue that was created from it, we see something beautiful and a true testament to what it means to be American. At all costs, we will defend liberty, and we will raise our flag as a symbol of the liberty that we will bring to the world.
The Americans captured the mountain after 4 days of tough fighting and symbolically raised an American flag on the top. The flagpole was taken down and raised again later the same day, this time with a larger flag, and this time the flag raising was immortalized in Joseph Rothental's iconic photograph. The photo was shortly all over the American papers and became the symbol of the Pacific War Sea.